Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 online CFM game. We are now in week 6 of the 2023 season here in the Premier Madden League, and today we have a rematch of last season's epic AFC Championship game between our Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. That game, of course, was one of the now many legendary comebacks our Dolphins team has pulled off. And at this point, it seems like a weekly occurrence where we fall behind and then we make a crazy comeback and win a game at the last second. Not the way we are trying to design our team to pull out victories. It's happening though, and it's definitely happened in the last 2 weeks against the Raiders and the Broncos. Nonetheless, we do enter today's game, or tonight's game I should say, with a 4-1 record. The Chargers enter with a 3-2 record, and last season's game against the Chargers was definitely one of our best come from behind victories. We had the Rashad Perriman kick return, Saquon Barkley going ballistic, and then the hit heard around the world delivered by Caden Stearns against the league's leading rusher, Melvin Gordon. The Chargers have to have a sour taste after last season's conference championship game, and they're looking for a bit of revenge against our Dolphins. And the Chargers and Dolphins are two teams very familiar with each other in this CFM. We have played the Chargers in every regular season of the Premier Madden League, plus that championship game last season. The record being our Dolphins up 3-2 because we did win that title game that booked our trips to Super Bowl 57. As you guys see the Chargers roster, one thing to note, Keenan Allen will not be playing in tonight's game. He is injured. And as you guys know, Saquon Barkley is back on the shelf for our Miami Dolphins, along with Jabril Cox. Both of them have foot fractures. Nonetheless, we know the Chargers offense starts and ends with Melvin Gordon. We got to watch number 25 at all times. Our offense might start and end with Deshaun Watson, with Barkley back out of the lineup as we are underway. It's beautiful football weather tonight, clear skies. This should be a good one as the Chargers take the opening kick return to the 21-yard line. RPO, and Jefferson not going to get too far. That is Jabril Cox's replacement, Quentin Bell, making the tackle. Melvin bouncing the run outside and not going to get too much. Third down and long for Jameis early in the going, and Jameis intercepted by Colbert. The safety Adrian Colbert with the snag, and early on we have a famous Jameis mistake and an immediate red zone opportunity, and just like that we are out the red zone after Balaj gets spilled. Second down, play action, Watson looking, Godwin's got it, touchdown Miami. Chris Godwin with a great catch on the sideline. If it was a catch, yes it was, both feet in bounds. Don't try to take it away from us, refs. It is an early 7-0 lead for our Dolphins, and a great sign if you are a Miami football fan, because what really plagued us in last season's conference championship game was our offense. Khalil Tate threw 4 interceptions, and those interceptions alone, along with the field position given away, pretty much was going to cost us that game, as Melvin Gordon, who knows where he's going, except the wrong way. Early on, we're doing a pretty good job on Gordon. He's stuffed in the backfield once again. Third down and long one more time for Jameis in the offense corner, and that's swatted beautifully by Thomas Graham. It looked like Mike Williams was going to make that catch. Graham just with great closing speed, as Grant's actually looking to return this. Yes, he is. Grant nearly from his own end zone takes it to about the 20-yard line. So yeah, if we could get our offense going, then I feel like we should be successful against the Chargers. That's usually the way it goes in this matchup, as Watson's got a lot of time. He's looking downfield. Godwin again. This time Desmond King is there to break it up. Third down and long for Deshaun Watson in the offense. Watson's going to have time. He's going to have space. He's spinning and short of the line to gain, and that's going to be a 3-and-out for our offense. It looked like we had the first down, but Joey Bosa just got the cleats of Watson, forced him to do a pirouette, and that cost us the first down ultimately. Oh, Melvin Gordon punted by Stearns. He's having vicious flashbacks of last season's championship game when Stearns absolutely rocked his world. That's going to be Safarius Jenkins underneath a minimal gain. Second down, Melvin Gordon. You see the way Melvin tries to bounce these runs outside? We are prepared for that. We are getting the tackles, but third down. Melvin Gordon is going to get the ball one more time. Any down and distance, you got to expect someone to run the ball. It seems like that's the way it went last week against the Broncos. It happens once again. Now here are the Chargers with a red zone opportunity. Austin Eckler getting a couple of yards there. Second down. Jameis is actually looking to pass here. Jameis underneath, and that's not really going to work out. Maybe gets them half a yard. Nonetheless, third down and 6, and Melvin Gordon's going to get it, and Melvin Gordon's going to get tackled by Bryce Hall, and the field goal up and good. I forgot to show it, but it is up and good. So 3-7 game as we start the second quarter with a Jakeem Grant return. Grant now the primary returner for our Dolphins. He gets us to the 26-yard line. Grant had a pretty good return in our last game. As you see, Kalen Balaj, he is right now the starting back, and he's not really getting much done. Grant outside. Jakeem Grant getting a little sweep right there. Throwback to, season 1 and season 2 of our Dolphins offense. Trying to get Grant a bit more involved in the game plan as Watson trying to take off, but Perkins is going to get credited for the sack loss of 3. Watson outside, getting the yardage back and then some, finding Jamison Crowder. It's going to be a third down and 5, and Watson's got the ball. 3-man rush. Watson turning. He has space now. Looking upfield. Watson delivers to Jake Paulson. You just watch Watson. He always looks under control in this Dolphins attack, and eventually he's able to find the open man, whether it's Paulson, any other receiver, or Deshaun Watson himself scrambling, as we have Kalen Balaj on second down and inches. Balaj finds the end zone. Touchdown again for our Miami Dolphins, giving the Chargers a taste of their own medicine, rushing that ball into the end zone. And as I've mentioned, we know the Chargers run their offense through Melvin Gordon, and we're 100% prepared for that. Even to the point where third down and 6, I 100% expected the Chargers to run the ball to Melvin, and that they did, and we were able to get the stop right there. And unfortunately for us, that's going to be a 15-yard face mask penalty. So the Chargers with great starting field position. Jameis! Oh! He almost threw it away. I don't know how the Chargers maintain possession after that pass. And of course, in true Madden fashion, they get rewarded with a big play. Mike Williams gets the big catch. That's Melvin Gordon shaking away from Stearns and getting to the 21 or 31-yard line. Here's Jameis, play action, looking corner again. Hunter Henry, hello. He rose up to the heavens to make that catch as Gordon juking, tackled by Jerome Baker after a gain of 5. Melvin yet again. Melvin Gordon denied by Ricardo Allen, a couple of inches short. Third down and 1. Everybody expecting Melvin to get the ball, which he does, and Melvin able to bounce it for the touchdown. For a second, it looked like Quentin Bell was able to make the tackle, but he got held up, and the Chargers find the end zone. So, we're doing a pretty good job on Melvin Gordon. I felt like that drive we had to stop on the first play, and then we just gave it that big play to Mike Williams, and that gave the Chargers too much momentum. So, we'll just continue what we're doing on defense. I think it's working pretty well. Our main focus right now is making sure the offense flows as we have Kenyon Drake in motion, and Drake is not able to get away from Nwosu, the edge rusher for the Chargers superstar status. Also a superstar on this defense, Desmond King. He gets the tackle. It's third down and 8, and Watson getting away from the pressure. Watson rolls the pocket downfield, looking. Now he goes underneath to Jamison Crowder, who actually doesn't even make the catch. It was a simple little chuck to Jamison Crowder. I wouldn't even call that a throw. I would call that a beauty of a punt, though. Down at the 1, Brett Maher leaving his mark, and Baker gets the interception on the next play, and that was all because of the Maher punt. And here we are at the 7-yard line. Taysom Hill in the game, handing off to Balaj, who's looking for his second rushing touchdown of the half. And we have Balaj outside, and block's not holding up there. Derwin James absolutely shoots the gap. Third down, 15 seconds left in the half. And our Dolphins call a timeout, chewing up all the clock and then calling a timeout. Not a bad play call right there. Now we got to try to go end zone. Watson to Hopkins, and they call it a touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with a great grab, but I'm not sure it's a touchdown. The booth doesn't even review it, which is fine by me. PAT up and good. It's officially a touchdown. I'm just not sure Hopkins got both feet in bounds. It was a great catch, but looked like he only got 1 foot in. Other foot was out of bounds. I don't know. Thank you, Madden. That's all I can say about that. as Melvin Gordon trying to make something happen at the end of the first half, and the Chargers will let the clock mercifully run out. And on top of the things that have been going wrong for the Chargers, they got to watch our Miami Dolphins take over possession on the offensive end to start the second quarter. RPO to Chris Godwin, but unfortunately Derwin James, who has been on fire this game, both figuratively and literally, makes the tackle. That's nearly a first down for DeAndre Hopkins. Almost. It's third down and inches. This is going to be a first down to Jamison Crowder. Deshaun Watson standing with the pressure coming right at him, which is something he did pretty well in that Broncos game last week. What we are not doing well is running the football. The running game is non-existent. A bit of a problem, though. If Deshaun Watson can throw some dots, that'll help out a lot. Look at Watson dancing around and finding the open man, Chris Godwin. Like I said, Deshaun Watson always in control of this Miami offense. Whether he's dancing around in the pocket, he's looking downfield for the open man, or whether he's calling his own number and taking off right as the pressure is about to get to him. Second down and 4. Watson on fire. He wants Hopkins! And DeAndre, one hand snags for the touchdown. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, D-Hop. That was sensational! One hand turning, twisting, and scoring. It's all Miami tonight as they grab a 10-28 lead midway in the third quarter. Sometimes you just gotta throw it up and let your 99 overall receiver make a play, and D-Hop has been doing that all season long. Some of the touchdown grabs, not just touchdown grabs, just some of the catches Hopkins is making this season, man, are highlight reel worthy. This man's going to have an epic mixtape after this season, as Hunter Henry gets the catch right here after Melvin Gordon broke down the earlier play for a first down. Man in motion, it's Jefferson. The Chargers, well, unfortunately for them, they're not built to be coming back from 18-point deficits, because as you can tell, they still just want to run the ball and check it down, dink and dunk, and get punked by Caden Stearns. Malik Harrison on the recovery. Harrison running back, juking, and tackled by Melvin Gordon. And once again, Caden Stearns leaves his mark on a Dolphins versus Chargers game, as Watson getting away from the pressure. Watson standing, delivering an interception, but there's a flag and it might be pass interference. Yes, it is, and that was actually an interception that is going to be negated by the superstar Desmond King. Instead, Watson one more time, leaving, getting away, finding Hopkins for the touchdown. Flag on the field again, and this time is going to go against our Miami Dolphins. Illegal touching. Hopkins went out of bounds before getting that ball, as that is going to be a pass that gets away from Watson, incomplete. Only the third incompletion of the game for Deshaun Watson, but it is going to lead to a third down and 10. Watson leaving the pocket, nothing open, and Watson gets hit as he releases that ball out of bounds, throwing it away, and we'll just settle for the field goal. Up and good. Man, oh man, Watson made that grab, or Hopkins made that grab as well. He would have had an epic fantasy night. Nonetheless, I mean, DeAndre Hopkins still doing his thing. I don't know why he went out of bounds in that play. That's just a Madden thing, I suppose. Maybe I smart route the play. That's about the only thing that's gone wrong for our Dolphins tonight, as we now have a 21-point lead. And like I said, the Chargers are not built to come from behind, and you can tell, man. They try to take downfield shots, and you kind of want to put a blindfold on because it's that disgusting. Third down and 4, 5 wide for Jameis, backing up in traffic for Jefferson. And once again, Jameis fortunate he didn't get intercepted. Fourth down and 4. Got to go for it here, even though there's only 2 minutes left in the third quarter. But down by 21, desperate times call for desperate measures. The Chargers do deliver, though. Michael Gallup gets the first down, barely at that. He still had to fight for it as Melvin gets the ball, and the Chargers may be down a bunch of points with the time not against them, but they're still going to go to Melvin Gordon. That's all they know to do. But once we take Melvin out the game, what can Jameis do? As Melvin trying to continue to bounce these runs outside, we continue to have good outside containment. Third down and 17. The Chargers actually looking to pass. Oh, Stearns! If he caught that, he would have been gone for 6. And the Chargers call a timeout. They have the field goal unit on the field, but field goal unit pretty useless here. Fourth down and 17. Might as well go for it here. Jameis 5 wide and in trouble. Gets it off, and it's an errant pass. And Caden Stearns this time gets the interception. Stearns already on fire, and look at him run. And he's going to be tackled by the man who threw the interception, Jameis Winston. I don't know what's up with that zone hawk ability, man, because Stearns was on fire and didn't get that pick 6 on 3rd down. Like, what does that zone hawk even do, man? He's in zone coverage. What do you want from me? And the Raiders game, it was like 3rd down and 20, and the guy threw it right at Stearns in the 4th quarter, and the guy caught the ball. Smith caught it over Stearns. Like, what in the world is zone hawk all about? Like, once again, we're learning that activating these X factors, unless it's double me with DeAndre Hopkins, pretty useless. You know, pretty useless for our Miami Dolphins. Stearns is still on fire, though. Melvin Gordon, he might as well have an ice ring underneath him. 2nd down and 10. Jameis definitely has an ice ring. Man, oh man. Even when he completes a pass, you kind of just wince a little bit, feeling the anticipation of an interception as Jameis looking to throw one more INT. He already has 3 on the night. And that feels like he's fortunate to only have 3. Looking for Safarian Jenkins and Stearns. Come on, Stearns. It's a 24-point game. Melvin on 3rd down. He's got the 1st down, and the Chargers continue to do the only thing they know how to do. Good news is Melvin Gordon is on fire. Bad news is they probably shouldn't be running with Melvin and just trying to preserve him for their next game. 2nd down and 10, though. Chargers still in a 3-possession game here with 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions. Trying to keep hope alive, but Christian Wilkins gets the sack. Now it's 3rd down and 17. Jameis actually finds Michael Gallup in space. Gallup's easily got the 1st down, and he's going to take the Chargers into the red zone. That was just a bad defensive play call there by me. I was trying to test out like an all-out blitz, and something went wrong there. So we'll make sure that doesn't happen again. In the meantime, once again, we just continue to make the tackles at the line of scrimmage on Melvin Gordon. 3rd down and 9. I don't know what the Chargers are doing here. Not that they could really afford to waste time or get a penalty. They do both. It's now 3rd down and 14. Here's Winston 5 wide. He's got time. Not anymore. Down he goes. Jernard Avery with the sack, and it's 4th down and 27, and once again, field goals do nothing. Might as well go for it. Even if it's 4th down and 27, Jameis has a man who's going to make the catch. Jefferson. Oh, he was about a yard to convert that, maybe less. I kind of played that a bit bad with Stearns right there. I got a bit too far over the top. I started running into people, a bit of interference. One of those weird things, and almost didn't make the play. Thankfully, we at least made the tackle. That's why you have safeties over the top on 4th down and long situations, as we actually have a face mask penalty from Brown, so that's going to give our Dolphins a free 1st down, and that's going to allow us to chew a bit more clock here. We're looking to just take this one all the way down to zeros as we do get to the 2-minute warning here. 2nd down and 6. 1 1st down should end the game. Chargers only have 1 timeout, but they're going to get quite a stop here. Kalen Balaj is absolutely swarmed. 3rd down and 10. We're just going to give it to Balaj one more time. Look at Balaj, though. He gets out in the jam, and Kalen Balaj. Oh, it's deja vu. Balaj with a late bursting run against the Chargers. And once again, Balaj doesn't get the touchdown, but it's all right because we do get to kneel the ball. Unfortunately, Ryan Fitzpatrick is retired, so he's not around to kneel the ball for us anymore. We got the backup quarterback, Brennan, in now. The good news is our Dolphins do indeed get the victory and move to a 5-1 record. No wild comeback necessary this time around. I am sorry for everybody that came here expecting the epic music to be on and all that stuff, but sometimes we have to win games this way because if we don't, we're going to start losing a lot of games, all right? So we punched the Chargers in the mouth early. They don't have an answer back. We get ourselves the victory in a pretty big game here. So leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy what you guys saw today. A pretty good start to the season for our Dolphins. It could have been a lot worse, but at the end of the day, we are 5-1. We've had a pretty tough schedule so far against some tough teams. The Raiders, the Chargers, the Giants, even the Jets week 2, all playoff caliber teams, and the Broncos, a top team last season in the CFM. It doesn't get too much easier from here on out. We got the Patriots next week. We got the Cowboys the week after that. We got the bye, and then we got the Eagles, who made the playoffs last season. So all in all, we're really being tested this season, and so far, we're showing a lot of grit and a lot of heart. So yeah, leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. If you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today, subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, especially if you guys enjoy the CFM. And on that note, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.